Space. Cold, infinite, and strangely delicious. You're not a Jedi, not a Sith, and certainly not a protocol droid. No, you're something far more legendary. You're an Exogorth, a giant spacefaring slug. And this is your story. You begin, not with a cry but a squelch. Hatched from a sticky, gelatinous egg nestled in the porous folds of a carbon-rich asteroid. No parents. No guidebook. Just slime, siblings, and shadows. You were born inside a hollow asteroid deep in the Anoid sector. Just a slimy egg tucked inside a damp, mineral-rich cavern. Your mother, long gone now, deposited you and your hundreds of siblings into this rocky nursery. You're barely the size of a Nerf nugget, squirming through narrow crevices in search of warmth and minerals. You can't see. Exogorths don't have eyes. But you sense the world through vibration, pressure, and chemical gradients. What do you eat? You ask. Oh, you're not picky. Early on, your meals are humble. Space mold, mineral veins, and microbial sludge that thrive inside these tumbling cosmic stones. Later, as your body mass grows, so too does your hunger. But competition is fierce. Your siblings are as hungry as you. A few of them are looking at you like you're lunch. It's a tough childhood. You learn to squirm fast and hide in the cracks. Your first lesson in life? Don't be the slowest slug in the clutch. You start to explore your environment, trying to find a nice, cozy spot to call your own. As you move, you encounter other asteroid-dwelling life forms. You start to wonder how they taste like. That vibrating lump in the corner? A baby might knock. You lunge, awkwardly. Miss. Again. Miss. Third time's the charm. You clap your crescent maw and… Yes, your first meat. Yuck! It doesn't taste as good as you imagined. Now let's take a look at you. You are now a meter long. Your teeth, rows of mineral-hardened keratin plates. The rock hums with the pulse of ancient solar radiation. You cling to it. You feed. And slowly, you grow. Your planet? Well, it's not really a planet. It's an asteroid. You've grown larger, and so has your appetite. Time to molt. Yes, Exogorths molt. You watch as your siblings' rubbery skin peel off like overcooked Nerf meat, revealing stronger, slimier skin beneath. You give it a try. You squirm and stretch, but strangely, your skin won't peel. Instead, you just grow bigger. Now your home suddenly seems a little too crowded. It's time to move out of the house. You move by contracting massive muscle bands that ripple through your length like waves. A space slug without jets? No problem. Exogorths can ride stellar space winds to traverse distances between planetary systems. But in this large asteroid belt, real estate is everywhere. You push off the asteroid with your body and swiftly land on another one. You take your time to pick and choose the most suitable one. Ah, this one looks luxurious. This asteroid becomes your new home. But home isn't safe forever. You are not alone. Deep in the void, larger threats swim. Purgils, massive, force-sensitive space whales, glide by with tentacles that dwarf even your mighty coils. They are not predators by intent, but a curious calf might take a bite out of your asteroid. The real threat comes in the form of a giant space-dwelling insectoid creatures, the colossus wasps of Ithol. These predatory wasps feed on asteroid-dwelling creatures. Fortunately, you're still not big enough for one to reach you deep in your home. As you grow, so does your domain. Your asteroid becomes your castle. You begin to tunnel, creating labyrinths of mucus-lined caves. Gross? Maybe, but practical. You've developed incredible senses: vibration sensitivity, chemical detection, and the ability to feel electrical impulses through rock. You're basically a slimy, tentacled subspace radar system with teeth. And yes, those teeth aren't just for show. Despite being a slug, you've got the bite force to crush a small freighter hull. Not that you should, unless you're hungry. You've got bioluminescent organs to attract prey, self-sealing vacuum-proof flesh, and a vacuum-adapted lung system that can hibernate for decades. That's right. You can nap through entire galactic regimes. You decide to sleep for the next millennium. You have a habit of sleeping with your mouth open. You wake up and now you're 300 meters long. Your tentacles have grown sharp with barbed suction. Your internal gut has subdivided into fermentation chambers. You've grown lungs that don't need air and kidneys that recycle waste into bioelectric currents. And you still haven't molted. Not even once. Instead, you've grown much bigger than the average space slug. You start to worry about your physical well-being. It happens maybe once in a millennium. A second Exogorth appears. A soft vibration in the distance. You reach. Tentacles entwine. You share chemical signals, swap genes through mucosal fusion. It's romantic, in a disturbingly squishy way. Mating is rare. Exogorths can go centuries without encountering another of their kind. You release a cluster of eggs into the asteroid. No parenting books. No guide. Just the same raw cosmic struggle that you survived. Circle of life. Slug style. Your mate leaves you with custody of the children, but you're not ready to be a parent. And at your current size, your asteroid is starting to feel a little tight. You decide to leave and go house hunting again. You found a massive asteroid full of minerals. You settle in, preparing to sleep again for another few millennia, while the asteroid minerals are absorbed through your skin. As you sleep with your mouth open for thousands of years, entire ecosystems evolved in your gut. You're sleeping, dreaming of space fungus. Suddenly you feel tremors. Someone or something was disturbing the surface of your asteroid. You wake up, annoyed. As the tremors continue, you find that you've grown to a massive 900 meters these past few thousand years. You're so huge that you don't realize that earlier, a ship has entered your gut. Suddenly you feel a sharp pain in your belly. And another. You stir from the bellyache and feel something like a ship taking off from your stomach. You attempt to close your mouth, but they flee, just in time. You lurch after them, but they escape, barely. Wounded, furious, but you survive. You always do. You rest again. Your body enters hibernation. You may sleep for a decade, or a century. Time means nothing. But you are there, in the dark. And out there? Stories of you grow. Pilots whisper of a cave that was alive. Starship crew tell ghost stories about you in cantinas. Some call you the giant pitworm. You're the stuff of legends. But only you know the truth. You are not a monster. You are a survivor. You were born in darkness. You clawed, slithered, and slimed your way through danger, loneliness, and blaster fire. But you endure. And in a galaxy constantly at war, that's a kind of heroism all its own. So here's to you, Space Slug, the gentle, slimy guardian of the dark. If you loved this journey through mucus, meteors, and mythology, do your part. Smash that like button. Comment below and subscribe for more wild life forms of the Star Wars galaxy. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Until next time, stay curious, stay weird, and watch where you park your starship.